Give me just 7 minutes, and I'll make you smarter than 99% of the people you know. Not by dumping random trivia into your brain, not by listing books you'll never read. I'm going to show you how smart people actually think, how they process the world, ask questions, and make decisions that most people don't even see coming. If you stick around until the end of this video, you won't just feel smarter. You'll think in a way that makes other people wonder, how did you get so clear? So fast? Most people are on autopilot. You won't be after this. So let's get into it, and don't blink. Let's start with what separates smart people from the rest. It's not how much they know, it's what they ask. Most people go through life chasing answers. They want quick solutions, fast fixes. Smart people? They pause and ask a better question, one that unlocks a whole new level of thinking. Example, instead of asking, how do I get more done today? A smart person asks, why do I even need to do all of this? That one shift changes everything. You might realize you're solving the wrong problem. You might realize you're optimizing for something that doesn't matter. Here's a simple trick. When faced with a situation, don't just react. Ask, what am I assuming here? What's a better question no one's asking? You do that once a day, and your thinking will outpace 99% of people, fast. Most people get stuck in the moment. They obsess over what's happening right now. I'm overwhelmed. I'm always late. I can't stay focused. But smart thinkers zoom out. They ask, what's the system that's creating this outcome? If you're always late, it's not about trying harder. Maybe your calendar's a mess. Maybe your sleep schedule is broken. Maybe your to-do list is just wishful thinking and bullet points. Smart people design their environment to make good behavior easy and bad behavior hard. That's systems thinking. It's not about blaming yourself. It's about engineering reality in your favor. And here's the kicker. Once you fix the system, you don't need willpower anymore. The result becomes automatic. Most people confuse fast thinking with smart thinking. But smart people? They don't trust their first thought. They test it. They know that gut reactions are usually built from bias, fear, ego, or assumptions. So instead of rushing to conclusions, they pause. They ask, why do I believe this? What evidence do I have? Could I be wrong? That 1 second of reflection can stop you from making a dumb mistake, sending a bad message, or forming an opinion that limits you for years. Smart people think in layers. They don't react. They respond. And that's what makes them look calm under pressure. It's not that they have all the answers. It's that they ask better follow-up questions in their own head. If you want to become that kind of person, practice this. Anytime you feel sure about something, ask yourself, what would it mean if the opposite were true? That one question is like a cheat code for higher-level thinking. Let me tell you a secret. The smartest people aren't always the ones with the highest IQ. They're the ones who borrow intelligence constantly. They read books, watch interviews, ask questions in rooms where they're the dumbest person there, and they listen. Most people hate feeling stupid. Smart people use it as a compass. If they don't understand something, they lean in. They don't pretend. They ask. They treat every conversation like a chance to download someone else's brain. And guess what? That compounds. One idea from the right person can collapse 10 years of trial and error into one moment of clarity. So next time you're around someone sharper than you, ask. Don't perform. Don't posture. Just say, can you walk me through how you think about that? You'll learn more in 5 minutes than some people do in 5 years. Smart people don't just think. They use tools, mental tools called models. These are thinking frameworks they apply to problems, ideas, and decisions. Let's say they're making a decision. They'll use second-order thinking. If I do this, what happens next? And then what? That alone can save you from regrets. If something feels confusing, they apply Occam's razor. What's the simplest explanation that still makes sense? If they want to spot risks, they invert the problem. If I wanted this to fail, how would I do it? Then they work backward to avoid it. Here's the key. You don't need 100 mental models. You just need a handful that you use often. The difference is, most people wing it. Smart people engineer their decisions with models that work. Start with one. Pick a situation in your life and ask, if I had to simplify this to its core truth, what would that be? That's thinking like a strategist, not a scrambler. Smart people treat their brain like a battery, with a limit, and they protect it fiercely. They don't waste energy deciding what to wear, checking social media first thing, or trying to remember a dozen low-value to-dos. They automate what doesn't matter so they can use their focus for what does. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day. Jeff Bezos delegates decisions that don't move the needle. You don't have to be rich to do the same. Just build systems. Use reminders. Create templates. Meal prep. Say no more often. Every decision you don't make gives you more power to crush the ones that matter. Protect your brain like your best asset, because it is. This is the most important one, and the reason you needed to watch until the end. Most people are trapped, not by rules, but by invisible games they don't even realize they're playing. They chase money without asking why. They seek approval from people they don't respect. They follow trends because everyone else is doing it. Smart people, they see through the illusion. They realize the rules are made up. The game is optional, and the goal isn't to win someone else's race. It's to design your own. Once you see that, everything changes. You stop living by default. You start living by design. And that's when you become someone people quietly admire but can't quite figure out. Because you're not chasing the world. You've outgrown it. You made it to the end, and now you're thinking in a way most people never will. Not because you memorized facts, but because you saw the patterns. You felt the shift. That's what smart people do. They upgrade their lens, not just their info. Pick one of these ideas. Apply it today. Question a belief. Use a mental model. Ask a better question. See the illusion. You don't need more time to become smarter. You just need to think like the 1%, and now you can. If this changed how you think, even a little, drop a fire emoji in the comments so I know you're one of us. And subscribe for more mental upgrades every single week. See you in the next one.